Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your fourth quarter reading, October, November, December, the rest of this year. And the overall energy for this reading is the Empress. This is about your empowerment, and this feels like a repetitive theme or a repeated theme. I won't say repetitive for many of you Virgos. This is around being in your power, understanding what your gift is so well that you have learned how to integrate that into your professional work. You're understanding how to organize your work in a way that gives you the best voice, the most productive input and outcome. Your attunement with others is part of your gift, and as a result, you are receiving many of the rewards and benefits of the work you do, the efforts that you are making. This feels somehow new. I'm not sure. The Seven of Cups is describing the numerous offers and opportunities that come to you as a result of your particular gift. And what feels new is that I feel as though you have shifted in some way, that you are pursuing a new opportunity to express yourself, but it is with a vision of a larger achievement. So many of the offers and opportunities you consider seriously, but you are not thoroughly distracted by them in a way that pulls you away from the track you're on, the path you're on, the ultimate achievement for you. This ultimate achievement is not some big, airy-fairy, distant idea. This is something you've been working towards, but that goal, that achievement has been transforming itself through your own alliance with or alignment with your natural gifts and powers. You're practiced enough in expressing yourself, in expressing your voice, that you have come to understand that what you are developing, what is flowing for you, what is emerging is a higher achievement than you ever thought possible. And this is built on the work that you have been doing. So many of the offers feel distracting because they're coming from so many quarters, but it allows you the ability to choose that one that is best for you. For many of you, this can have to do with opportunities that lie beyond or outside of your work, but that impact your work. For instance, this can be opportunities for a long-term connection, a partnership. This is a partnership that obviously will support the work that you're doing, but it can be romantic or social in a way that gives you a sense of achievement, a sense of centrality, a sense of self-respect and self-love that you have rarely internalized along this path. It's though you've learned through the reflection of others in your work how valuable you are, how central you are to an achievement that means everything to you. I've already pulled a crystal oracle and I pulled the Hidden Knight. And the key word is gratitude. I'm grateful, and this loving energy fills every single cell of my being. And this is a beautiful coupling with the Empress card because it is about the more you have, the more you appreciate what you have, the more you have again. So this sense of love, of pride, of respect for self, this recognition of the work you do and its value is part of what is spurring you on to yet a greater, it feels like a personal achievement. This may be in a connection, a critical partnership. In October, the Chariot. The Chariot card is about self-acceptance. This is about really internalizing the power of your gifts, the power of your achievements, the power of your uniqueness. You've abandoned trying to fit in, trying to be like others, and instead you recognize that you are special, you are unique for the purpose of the service, the work that you do and want to provide to your community, to the world. And the sense of acceptance actually fuels your focus to achieve more. It eliminates the very distractions that are, I feel like they're coming at you. They're continually coming at you, and in a good way. This isn't just being seen as the sexy new thing. This is really being valued for the work that you've contributed. And because of that, you're able to evaluate the opportunities appropriately that will support your goal, your mission. In November, the Devil card. So we've got some already 3 powerful major arcana here. In November, there is something that has been attached to you that you understand has not served you well. This can be a relationship, an opportunity that is not reciprocal. Perhaps something that you have begun reveals itself to be a repetition or a reflection of some sense of wounding or unfairness, injustice. This can be a one-sided or lopsided partnership or relationship in which you are expected to provide for others, but that is not a reciprocal concern of the others you're engaged with. And this can also represent the real material obstacles to you relinquishing that relationship. The sense of obligation. This can be obligation to children, to partners, that it does not feel well received or appreciated. This can be the sense that your support is assumed in a way that continues to exhaust you, deny you, allow you little connection, little personal connection with others or a particular person or passion, relationship. This can be a relationship in your professional life that does not support you, that takes more than it gives. But it can also be relevant to your larger life relationships. Maybe this is about defeating habits that you have come to lean on in place of those relationships that were not loving, that were not considerate of your needs. In December, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's a feeling here of newness in your situation. Perhaps you are considering an opportunity, one that will take you, I believe, literally far afield from where you are now. This feels like it involves a new location as part of supporting the pursuit of this new awareness, this new spark of awareness, this new idea that what you are looking to achieve, aligning yourself, is a deeper reflection of who you are, the gift you came to contribute, the way you are providing a light to the world, a light to others. And your inspiration is a motivation to others. Perhaps this is the experience of coming clean from some kind of dependency, even codependency, and the sense of independence, autonomy, and freedom that you experience, the excitement that you now feel you can truly invest in an opportunity that was made for you and only you. If this reading is resonating for you, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. It is greatly appreciated, as is all the support that you give me, all the ways that you support me. It is deeply acknowledged and felt by me, so thank you for that in advance. October, the Chariot is clarified by the King of Swords. Ooh, let's see, that got complicated. And the Moon card. So there's a lot of sorting out of emotional connections, old triggers, old emotional states, behaviors of your own that perhaps you feel shameful about or guilty for. Perhaps the possibility of moving away begins to provoke some sense of fear, guilt, discomfort. But fortunately for you, who trades in ideas so comfortably, whose work is quite likely surrounding words, ideas, presentations, speech, you're able to allow your curiosity about what is on the other side, what is emerging through your phenomenal and mostly victorious efforts to continue to engage in the dialogue with an honest sense of openness, with a willingness to facilitate ideas that may be new to you or to reach for the introduction of new ideas to those who may be uncomfortable with them. But the awareness that you are something around history is here. There's a sense of cultural openness, cracking open some kind of historical puzzle, providing a new perspective that illuminates a dark past. So this is a rather burdensome, deeply emotional, and deeply healing work that you're doing. This is, I believe, supporting some kind of generational healing. In November, the Devil card is clarified by the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So here you are very clear that you passionately want to be free. You passionately want to achieve a goal, but you feel compelled, you feel held back. And your most clear way of communicating that is through your curiosity, through exhibiting that, through recognizing that those with whom you may be in some kind of a compromised relationship with also are not clear about their goals, are making assumptions, and you are cutting through those assumptions of others and your own. In part because you are very passionate and clear about what it is you want, what you desire. That desire may be your autonomy, your ability to desire, to pursue what you want without consideration for the needs, the assumptions, the expectations for others. And you are willing to engage in that conversation, that discourse. This discourse can have a lot to do with the work that you're doing to heal generations, to break some kind of historical misunderstanding, fear, hesitation, misrepresentation that you are getting to some kind of truth about. And this is perhaps reshaping your relationship with others with whom you are seeking to expel some kind of demon, to throw off some kind of negative habit or routine or expectation. In December, the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Wands. The sense of freedom here is real. the sense of seeing the light at the end of a very long, dark tunnel. It's interesting because there's such a collapse, conflation of the kind of work you do and the kinds of achievements you are experiencing in that work, really cutting into some deep emotional or cultural understandings or misunderstandings or misrepresentations. This is having obvious impact on your personal life, because as much as we seek to liberate ourselves from our cultural or social context or conditioning, we are products of it. And so I do see a struggle here between your professional work, your social or community work, the fearlessness, the courage with which you open up new ideas and conversations with others, invite the information and research from others. And the way that that impacts your personal life is something you have been healing for quite a long time. It's part of your understanding your power, the power that is consistent with a perhaps compromised past, a past in which much pressure, many expectations were put upon you to do things in a certain way. And the release of that has allowed you to not only get some kind of rest, but understand that the work that you're continuing to do, that you have not abandoned, is actually now turning a critical corner where you see not the end goal, because this feels like a project that continues to grow and emerge. And you're good with that. The end post continues to move forward. And that's part of your job here, is to raise awareness about that. And that impacts you in a personal way by allowing you to understand that the work you're doing, you can continue, you can persevere, you can now trust the process in a way that you haven't been able to trust it in the past. And that obviously success is around that corner. Success, whatever that means for you, is something that can take a day, a week, a month, a year, but the end goal is not what's important here. The illumination is your excitement, your alignment with what is best for you. That's this power here that you're experiencing. The balance of love, of giving love and receiving love and being the beloved. I'm going to clarify for you with the Soul's Journey card, Oracle Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. I do see a time towards the end of the year that you're preparing for a real purification of this idea of what you are obligated to do, obligated to be, assumed will give. And that is this final sense that you are guilty when you are doing what is right for you. And this is mostly because you may not be always accustomed to doing what is right for you when attempting to take all it is that you aspire to. This is the guilt of putting yourself in the center, releasing yourself from the obligations that others are expecting, assume, and don't give back. Don't love back. This is beautiful, Virgo. If you've enjoyed this content, check out more content here. Thank you for your likes and subscribes, and until next time, namaste.